At exactly midnight, the spirits of those who worked for Mr. Kairos would quietly leave their sleeping bodies and walk straight to his farm to dig the soil, feed the animals, and carry heavy loads till dawn. Everyone who earned their living from Mr. Kairos' land was paying a dark price they knew nothing about. In the busy village of Udenta, there was only one man everyone talked about: Mr. Kairos. He was the richest man in the village. No one knew exactly how he became so wealthy. But one thing was certain: his farm never lacked. He had more cattle than anyone, more goats, more chickens. His crops were always fresh, green, and ready before everyone else's. And every single morning, before the sun even rose, his farm was already alive. The animals were fed. The fields were clean. The harvest was prepared. Everything done perfectly. But there was one thing that didn't make sense. Mr. Kairos lived alone. No workers stayed on his farm. No helpers. No family. Yet the work of 20 men was completed before sunrise. How? How could one man manage such a massive farm alone? The villagers whispered among themselves. Quietly. Carefully. Maybe he hires people at night, one said. Or maybe he doesn't sleep, another joked. But no one dared to ask him directly, because everyone depended on him. Some sold their crops to him. Some worked on his land during the day. Others survived because of his money. And slowly, his wealth began to affect the village. Men became too tired to work on their own farms. Women complained their husbands had no strength at home. Even young boys who helped during the day started waking up weak and drained. At first, it was ignored. Maybe it's just stress, they said. Maybe the sun is too much, others added. But the problem grew worse. A man would spend the whole day working lightly, go home, eat, and sleep early. Yet by morning, his body would feel like he had been working all night. His back would ache. His hands would feel heavy. His legs would tremble, like he had been carrying something in the dark. But no one knew the truth. Mr. Kairos wasn't just growing his farm. He was using them. Because when the clock struck midnight, he would step into the center of his farm. In his hand was a long carved staff, covered in strange markings. He would raise it slowly, strike it on the ground once, twice, 3 times. Then everything would change. Far away, in their homes, his workers' bodies remained asleep. But their spirits began to rise. One by one, they slipped out of their bodies. And like shadows in the night, they walked through the silent village, past empty paths, straight to the farm. There, they walked. They carried water. They fed the animals. They cleared the land. They harvested crops under the cold night sky. No voices. No rest. No control. And Mr. Kairos, he did nothing. He simply stood there, leaning on his staff, watching, smiling, as his unseen workers labored through the night. By morning, they returned to their bodies and woke up thinking they had rested. But their pain told a different story. And the cycle continued. Day after day. Night after night. No one questioned it. No one understood it. Until one night, something went wrong.